Hello, in this video, I'm discussing the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and this is video number 9. Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step a Better You. We're continuing our discussion of the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and this is video number 9. If you're new, welcome. My name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. And on this channel, I share business tips, YouTube tips, earning money online tips. And that's specifically through affiliate marketing. And I also I record videos. I call them motivational. And those are intended to get you thinking about what you could do to make your life better. Doesn't matter where you are. You can make it better, bigger. Okay, if that sounds interesting, that sounds like a good message of making our life better, please consider subscribing, share my videos. I have so many. This is video 120. Please take a look at my channel and share the videos. I have a big goal of getting to 10,000 subscribers before the end of February 2021. Support me. And make sure that you have notifications on so that you get notified what I'm doing. I'm doing a lot these days. I will share the whole schedule at the end of this video. And also for those of you who are following me with this book, especially, thank you very much. And I'm hoping you already subscribed and you always leave a comment and also like before you give a comment. You like the videos and share them. And I appreciate all of you. Today, I also at the end, I'll share how you get an audio version of this book for free for 1 month. But if you are new today, and this is video number 9, please know that I have video 1 to 8 in a playlist, which I put a pinned comment. I put a comment myself on the comments, and the comments on the video, below the video, and I put a link to take you to all of them. Once you click on that link, you get to all the videos, 1 through 8. Whatever number I'm on, I keep adding it on. Okay? Also, in the description, there is a link there. But we're continuing, and the message in this video and subsequent videos is going to still be lesson number 1. And the book has, according to the author, Robert Kiyosaki, 6 main lessons. We are still on lesson number 1. And we're on chapter number 1. But on video 9, can you imagine? So, the lesson is, the rich don't work for money. But before I continue, I always review, for those of you who could be getting here for the first time, who Robert Kiyosaki is. And he's a self-made millionaire. And he's an entrepreneur, educator, and investor. And he cares about this topic of knowing how to make money and to manage money. His mission is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity, starting with one life and one person at a time. And the book is about 2 dads. The first dad, that's his real dad, is named as the poor dad in this book. That's the poor dad. He was a very intelligent man, very highly educated with a PhD, and he was the superintendent of education. The poor dad the rich dad in the story is a friend's dad. Robert had a friend, Mike, and that is his dad. And this one was, he got out of school at age 13, was in 8th grade, and he ended up being one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. That's why we're interested in the story. He was learning from both dads, but where we are now, I guess we've decided already he's not going to learn from his real dad. He decided he's going to learn from the friend's dad, Mike's dad, who is the rich dad. Okay, what's the lesson today? I'm going to read more in the book. I keep asking you, please put a comment. When I read, because of my accent, do you understand everything? Because today the lesson is going to be, hopefully it's going to be, I keep saying short video, then it ends up being a longer video because I've added things at the end. But it really is a short message. And I'm going to read from the book. When we ended last time in video 8, they had said that they wanted to talk to Mike's dad. to teach them. Okay, so what happened? Mike went home. Remember in the previous video, they were wondering if they will be able to talk to Mike's dad because he comes back late, he works long hours. So Mike had promised Robert that he's going to make sure he talks to his dad that night, and he's going to stay until he comes. He's not sleeping until he talks to his dad, okay? So Mike talked to his dad, who is a rich dad, and called Robert that night and said that rich dad had promised to talk to them on Saturday. So what happened? Robert took the bus at 7. When you see me reading, I got a note from here, but there's a lot of description that I'm not going to talk about today. I'm just skipping and picking out the points we need. So Robert took the bus 7:30 a.m. on Saturday to the poor side of town. I got that the poor side of town, I recorded it because it's important. At that time, it was the poor side of town when all this was happening. And when he arrived, he took a bus. When he arrived, he described the setting of the home, the one now rich dad's home. It wasn't a good setting. Everything was old. I know that if you go to read the book or to listen to the book, you'll hear the description. I'm not getting into that. Just know that my conclusion is that it's not a good description. It's not a rich man's place. And at that time, it was really working hard, but he had not changed much in the setting where he lived. And Robert found it was a busy place. Michael's dad was already talking to his managers, had managers, and I think had meetings going on. It was busy. And after that, he came to talk to the boys. They were like sitting outside somewhere waiting for him to come. In fact, the way he described the way dad came, he started them like he popped up with energy. He even describes what he looks like and all that, but I'm not doing that. It's in the book. It will take a lot of time. So now, when he comes to meet the boys, that's what we are starting to see what he says. He says, "Ready, boys?" And we nodded, but I'm skipping a lot. We nodded. So he says, that's Mike's dad. Mike says, he's like looking at Robert and saying, Mike says you want to learn to make money. Is that correct, Robert? Yes, Robert nodded. And then, okay, here is my offer. I'll teach you, but I won't do it classroom style. You work for me, I teach you. You don't work for me, I won't teach you. I can teach you faster if you work. And I'm wasting my time if you just want to sit and listen like you do in school. That's my offer. Take it or leave it. There's a not a point there because there are things that are just not something. Work to learn. I'll mention this later because I just noticed there is a point there. So, and then Robert, and excuse me please when I keep like mixing, I have to explain who is speaking. This Robert is asking, may I ask a question first? No. Robert wanted to ask, but Rich Dad at that time, he said no. Take it or leave it. I've got too much to do. I've got too much work to do to waste my time. If you can't make up your mind decisively, then you'll never learn to make money anyway. Opportunities come and go. Being able to know when to make quick decisions is an important skill. You have the opportunity that you asked for. School is beginning or is over in 10 seconds. I think he was saying school is beginning, like learning it begins or it's over. And then he said, school is beginning or it's over in 10 seconds. Mike's dad said with a teasing smile. He was like a teasing smile when he said this. He wasn't like too tough. And then Robert said, take it. And Mike said, take it. So they agreed to take it, to take the offer. Good, said Mike's dad. Mrs. Martin will be by in 10 minutes. After I'm through with her, you ride with her to my superetti. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. And you can begin working. I'll pay you 10 cents an hour. And I'll work, and you will work 3 hours every Saturday. So they got this job to work 10 cents per hour, 3 hours every Saturday. And then Robert said, but I have softball game today. I said, Mike's dad lowered his voice to a stern tone and said, take it or leave it. I'll take it. Okay. I replied, choosing to work and learn instead of playing. That's the end of my reading. We are going to what we take away from just this short conversation, what just happened here. Robert has his own lesson here, which I read to you also, but I want to mention what I take away. Please also note what you are taking away from that short interaction. For me, my first takeaway is take action. These boys were just 9 years old, but they took action. Mike didn't sleep. He didn't go to bed early. He waited to talk to his dad, and Robert was there waiting. When he talked to his dad, he called him, said, I'll call you whatever time it is, just wait for me, I'll call you. So he promised his friend, I'm not sleeping until I talk to him and I'll call you. And he did. Then the other lesson is Robert woke up really early, 7:30 a.m. for a 9-year-old boy to get on the bus. That's many people. I'm dealing with many people. I'm not like judging people, but I've dealt with people. That's why when you hear my messages, I say, if I send you a message on Facebook and text you 48 hours, more than 2 days to respond to me, and you started the conversation with me, I consider you not serious. Because if you are asking me a question and really this matters, and I'm responding, you can't even get there to find the answer. Some people even ask and forget they even ask. So they took action. The boys took action. And the other lesson is success will cost you. Remember, he had a game. He had to the softball game. He was trying to say, I have a game, like give an excuse. I can't come. I have to do this. I have to do that. The other said, take it or leave it. So you have to make a decision. There is always a cost. Opportunity cost, they say, economists. There is always a cost to you choose this or that. There is always a cost. That's another lesson. The other lesson is the one I just noted here that I was reading. He said, work to learn. Remember, it's work to learn. He said, I'm not going to teach you this school system style of sitting in the classroom and watching the teacher. You're going to learn by doing. In fact, online, I think right now is really, that's why you see so many courses, step-by-step things, because they realize just lecturing, giving someone a lecture doesn't get them anywhere. Just show them what to do. Show them what to do. I think that's why even YouTube is a success, because people like to see someone show them how to do things, how to do that. That's a big lesson that's in here. I just noted it as I was reading. But he said they had to work, learn by working. And then this is the last point, is by Robert himself. He has these paragraphs he puts in like circles, he puts in a book. So that's his lesson to whoever is reading this book. He says, the world is moving faster and faster. Stock market traders stock market trades are made in milliseconds. Deals come and go. Deals come and go on the internet in a matter of minutes. More and more people are competing for good deals. So the faster you can make a decision, the more likely you'll be able to seize opportunities before someone else does. That's Robert. I had a message like here on the note. He keeps putting those messages. This is the first time I found it. that kind. There's more in the book. So that's Robert giving that message. And I think they say, is it leaders? Leaders, they make decisions. They make decisions fast. They judge, like you come and report, maybe someone is reporting, and very quickly they make a decision. And that's one of the things. You can't say I'll make a decision in 1 week. In 1 week, things will be different. So that's one thing you have to learn to make. When you see something is good, decide right now. Okay? You have to have good judgment though. You make the wrong decision. Okay, that's my video today. That's my message today. That's why I'm ending with this one. Number 9, we'll see what happened with the boys. They started working. What happened that day? They went and started working. I think that's also a point. They're working for 10 cents per hour. 3 hours every Saturday. Let's see what happens next in the next video. Now, for those of you who are new, I always repeat the schedule here. I'm here every single day at 1 p.m. USA Eastern Time. I'm in Virginia, USA. That's my local time is 1 p.m. USA Eastern Time. So if you can Google it and see the equivalent of your time, I'm always here every day. With the books, except on Friday. On Friday, we make it a live instead. Come live, bring your friends, like just chat, ask me anything you want. And then subscribe and also click on the notification so you are notified whatever is going on here. That way you don't have to remember. The notification will come. And then I also have another schedule, which is for YouTube tips and business tips. And also, but these are all business tips too. But the other one is like a video. I come with the YouTube tips and also sometimes business tips. And on Sunday, I do motivation. And those come 30 minutes earlier, which is 12:30 p.m. USA Eastern. They come as premieres. So please watch out in your feed for me. When I show up, come and share with others. I have a big goal of getting 10,000 subscribers. Invite your friends. But please, before you subscribe, you always watch something or YouTube will remove you. You have to watch. If you just come and subscribe, 24 hours later, they'll remove your name. You have to watch and see what you're subscribing to. They don't like people who just subscribe. Now, if you want to get this free audio for 1 month, I have a link below in the description. Go to Amazon Audible, but make sure you are signing up for what they call the premium. It's a plus because this is the premium book and the premium plus, what they call it. That's why you'll be able to get this one. If you go for the regular, you get all the regular books. It's free, unlimited, and podcasts. But if you want to get to these kind of books, you have to sign up for Premium Plus and make sure you have like a credit. It says you have 1 credit. That credit will give you a full month of this one for free. But remember, I said soon. I'm seeing people coming back. Thank you very much for showing the interest. Put your notes, what you're taking away from what I'm doing here for every video. Please don't just say nice video. What did you learn from it? From the little session, from the short session. That shows me that people are committed to watch this. And soon, I'm going to work to give you access to these books so you can listen on my account for free. If I get enough people, 50 is what you need to get to. Invite your friends to come watch with you. When I see that you have a good number of people interested, I'll share. I'll start sharing these books from my account. Like I always end them. Take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Don't forget, like first and then leave a comment. Tell me what's your takeaway from this video. Take a step, a better you. Bye-bye.